You guys gotta love a good Casey's donut, some coffee in the morning. Well, today's the day, everyone. It is the big fall consignment auction, the Taheton County Fall Consignment Auction. And this year's is actually significantly larger than previous years. I think I kind of said it in one of the last episodes. Uh, they didn't have their spring one, and they also didn't have their summer one this year. Uh, so normally they do. Oh, excuse me, sir. Um, but normally they do, and then they can spread all this equipment out over a year. But now, since they couldn't, there's a ton of them that ton of equipment that is on this sale. So we're gonna get going here, and I will see you guys at the auction site. Alrighty, guys. You can see they even came down into this cornfield after the guy harvested it last week. They started getting everything moved down here because it was just piling up all the way around the entranceway of the airport and everything. But I think just about anything you can name that you need on a farm is going to be here. Although I don't think there was very many loaders now that I think about it, but you know, that's is what it is. But yeah, just about everything you can think of is here today. So we'll go ahead and go in and get checked in like we do every time, and then I'll do kind of a tour. It'll be a quicker tour than uh, usual. I'll probably just point out some of the stuff that I'm looking at, and maybe some of the stuff that I'm putting up for sale, or the guy, like I talked about, the guy that used to farm with my grandpa. He put up a couple pieces on here too. But yeah, we got about $320,000 that we can work with today. Um, I'd prefer not to get close to that, so I can have some extra spending money for some extra fertilizer and stuff, or lime, to put on some of the new ground that we're getting next spring. But yeah, so with that, we'll go ahead and get out here, and I will see you guys on the other side. Alrighty, guys. First up, that I'm looking at, actually, there's two things here right next to each other, is this 4730. There's a couple on this sale, maybe just this one and another one that I can see right over there. But this one has duals. I'm looking at a self-propelled sprayer because I think I'm just going to start doing my own custom stuff for people instead of working for the co-op next spring. I think I'm going to start doing my own stuff now. I can afford to hopefully do it this year. So yeah. But if this goes for the right price, I'll buy it. But also, then right next to it is this Cat 75C tractor. Uh, I had mentioned that the T-Track that I was renting, the landlord decided he wanted to sell. And yeah, so I'm looking for another tractor. This one has about 400 horsepower. So if we can, I would like to get this one because it'd be able to pull anything that I need for now. And it's a little bit older, and I have driven it before, so if we can, we're gonna try and buy that. Like I said, I got a couple trucks here. I want to look at this Mac, mainly because I'm selling a couple wagons. So I'm hoping that maybe I can get this for cheap, and then I can have, instead of having to have 3 tractors in the fall, I can hopefully get this and just need 2 tractors. But we'll see. Maybe I'll still need 3, and then I'll just have more room. But yeah, here's another T-Track 8320. Just on narrow stance, wide tracks. Trying to crawl back over these tracks. And got an MT, what was that, an 8 something? I saw the number 875. I'd be very interested in this. 875E. I'd be very interested in that. We'll see what price it goes for. If I can't get that Cat, I'll probably try and bid on this because I want a 2-track, but I need something with some power. So, yeah. I got a 7R. Ooh, this is like a new one. Did I say 350? I did. This is like a 2022 to 2024 version. This thing's beautiful. Although it is starting to see some paint wear, so it must be a 2022. 1486, like my grandpa's at, we put a board through the motor or something. Yeah. That I had to total out because of the storm and stuff last year. That's like ours, but not. So, what we got? We got a little Kubota. Kind of, it looks like it'd be a skid steer attachment loader. I mean, that looks nice. It'd be nice if you had like a little cattle operation or something. Use that. Got a Freightliner, flat front. I forget what those are called. They've got a specific name, but you guys can correct me in the comments if you want. I got an 8240. I don't know how many hours any of these have on them off the top of my head. I'm not looking for a new combine. I really like that cat that I have right now. 4730. Here's the other one, like I was saying. I'm looking at self-propelled ones, but they got a couple New Hollands on this sale too that I really like because they're front boom. We'll see what the price. If that one goes for really high, then I know this is not a good sign. That this one will probably go high, and then I'll see what I can get the New Holland for. Because this New Holland, I can do more, like side dressing or after, or late year stuff. Because this has hydraulic like raise up, so you can get a little bit higher in the air if you need to. Then the Deere one just kind of has the air compressor or the air ride. It can't really raise it up much, whereas this one can raise itself up like an extra foot, I think. So, then they got a 7810 I'm not really interested in. Then we got a 7230R. I'd be very interested in that if I can't get that Cat or the Challenger. Then we got a Patriot, I assume. Yeah, Patriot 350. That's going to be probably way out of my price range because I'm pretty sure the co-ops are looking for more of those. What we got? We got Hydro 186. That's neat to see an old... Oh, it's even got the red power sticker on it. Looks pretty nice. Just some worn down steps. Here's why I'm interested in that grain cart as well. They got some easy trails here that I'm very interested in, and I would like to get. Um, like I said, I really love the two easy trails that I bought from the guy that my grandpa used to farm with. So I'm gonna try and buy these two, or at least two more here, because this is my J&M that I'm selling as well as my Parker's somewhere back here that I'm trying to sell too. So yeah, so we're gonna try and buy at least one, if not two of these easy trails. Then we got a lovely John Deere Model A here. That just needs some paint. Nice. Needs to go to a nice home. These tractors have done so much for farming in general that they need to go to a good home. I was kind of interested in this truck, but I don't think I'm gonna be that interested in it. Just look at all the wear on the paint. It's not even that old. It'd probably only be 2 or 3, maybe 4 years old. So, Oh, well. We got an 8350. I would be extremely interested in this because I think it's going to go for a better price than any of the R series. So we'll see what that goes for. I got about I think I said it already. I got like 320,000 that I can work with, and we'll see what that comes in. If this goes for over 60,000, I won't be able to get it. So yeah, especially with everything else that I need to look at today. So but here is my old 535. Looks like they didn't even wash it off much. But yeah, I'm trading that in because I'm going to start doing more custom work with my square baler. So it's a lot easier to move a square baler or square bales around, and the local dairies and cattle operations like them a lot more than round bales because they stack easier and are easier to handle. So we got another coon. We got a Deere wood flatbed. Here is my old round bale mover, as well as the other one that I was testing out. That the guy that used to work with my grandpa, that I was testing his out. So this is his for sale, but I used it this year, and it's part of the reason why I decided I didn't want to deal with round bales anymore. So we got a 550 Demco. Here is one of the grain carts I'm really interested in, but I'm definitely gonna need a bigger tractor if I want to get. It's a 1051 Patriot Edition. I really like the black. I don't even care that's a Patriot Edition. I really like the black look. As the plane kind of comes in, brushes, and takes off again. Anyways, we got an old John Deere 500. Obviously not interested in that. A Kenzie 1050. We'll see. I'd be very interested in that, but if I can't get that, there's a couple other ones here that I'm very interested in. So, like I said, you can actually see my old cultivator in the background over there, right on the other side. I'm going to be looking at these sunflowers. I really like these sunflowers, but we'll see, because I think this one's a little bit newer, but the other one's a little bit older, so or a little bit more used. So we'll see what price they go for. Got a Landau row crop cultivator. Here's also what I'm interested in, mainly because I'm doing more mowing now. Or I will be doing more mowing, especially when I pick up that new ground next year. There's a whole bunch of hay ground up there too. So looks like they got an older DC 133 and a newer one. We'll see what they go for. Obviously gonna try and buy one. And then they got a New Holland and a Heston rake. Oh, I guessed right. Yeah, that is Heston. Okay. Westfield 71 foot auger. Not really interested in because I didn't even end up using mine this year. Just because of the year, I was trying to sell as much grain as I can just to so I can buy some equipment this fall. Here's the only sprayer tender on here, but I need a sprayer tender, um, and we'll see if I can get it for the right price. Otherwise, my neighbor had mentioned something about uh, taking my green little tank that I have, and he just move it up there because he has two tanks next to each other and just pumps a little bit better on his water hydrant. So he doesn't have as many issues with trying to put in 2,000 gallons of water in a tank mix. So yeah, anyways, if I'm going to start doing custom spraying, I want that. I want this as well. So another Coon mower, I think this one just a little bit different color by the looks of it. There might actually be three of these on here because this is a little bit newer sunflower cultivator as well. So we'll look at it. John Deere mower. Here's my best way that I just got from the guy that farmed with my grandpa. I literally just bought it from him last year. Or well, I was gonna rent it, and then I ended up buying it before the spraying season started. So then we just since I'm gonna try and buy a new sprayer on this sale, I'm gonna put that up for sale as well as my old John Deere. All right, I don't think it's actually technically John Deere, but 3-point mount sprayer. Um, I guess they had two of them somehow. I don't really know how, but yeah, I thought that these were pretty customizable or customized units. So yeah. Anyways, there's two of those for sale. One of them is mine. That Best Way sprayer is mine. And we got a John Deere 2700. I was looking at these rippers. That's one of the other things. They got another ripper somewhere around here that I'm very interested in. They're both the same width, and so yeah. Here's my old cultivator that I'm trying to sell. Yeah, just trying to upgrade, and yeah, the sunflower is a little bit bigger. So yeah, uh, probably should have just stuck with what I had for another year rather than buying that. But oh well. We got a John Deere 630. I'm pretty sure this is my old one. I sold it to the Deere dealership, and then I think they sold it to someone else, and now they're selling it on the sale. They don't. The guy that bought it retired like right after this year already, and so I'm surprised he bought it, but must have thought he was gonna stick around for a little bit longer. But oh well, this one's 315. We got another chisel plow here. Oh wait, this is my chisel plow. Gosh, I should pay attention. Yeah, so like I said, I'm looking at that ripper over there. I thought there was more, but we'll see. Hopefully I can get that other one. Otherwise, I can probably go to the Deere dealership and just get a new one for 20. I think those are going for $22,000 right now. So if I can get that one for less than 20, I'd buy it. Otherwise, I'll just go to the Deere dealership. So, anyways, this is my old chisel ripper. Yeah, we got a convey all system, a silage dump style, or just a dump truck semi thing. Then we got a flatbed here. So we are back to where I started, kind of. I'm now realizing this is going to be a very long episode, but I hope you guys stick around for it or have stuck around. After the auction's over, as always, I will show you guys what I get. But I'll show you probably most of it because wow, it's already almost noon and the sale starts now or starts here in a couple minutes. So we'll get all that. We'll get through the sale, and then I will see you guys at whatever time it is when we get done. Alrighty, guys. It is actually about 2 days later now. We bought these two wagons. You'll see everything else I bought at home. I bought a lot because it was like a fire sale. It must have been, there was so much here that people just weren't bidding on some of the things uh, that I was interested in. It was, I don't know. I guess like one of the tractors I bought had way more hours than I thought there was. Though, it has about 5,000 hours, whereas yeah, the other one didn't. My mower's still here. I gotta get a tractor, pick that up because it's got a 2 bar. Basically you need 3 point to pick it up. But yeah, the mower's still here. I bought that mower too. Everything else is at home though. So yeah. You can see almost all the headers are still here. Everything was sold. They just haven't picked them up mainly because they stacked them. They stacked them basically. They literally basically stacked them on top of each other. But they just nobody else picked them up yet, or nobody has come pick them up yet. I think they said they wanted most of the tractors gone. They said they'd wait till the end of this week to get them out. But yeah, yeah, it's gosh, it might almost be dinner time now that I think about it. I'm just looking at the sun there quick. Or yeah, let's see what time is it. Oh, it's only 3 o'clock. But yeah, like I said, it's about 2 days after the sale now, so we'll go ahead and since they don't have this nice fence over there. But yeah, you can see most of the tractors are gone that were over here already. The manure hauler's still here, which kind of surprises me. But yeah, I got my tractors back to the house already. The Harrow went for 500 bucks. If you want to know, nobody really wants those nowadays. My baler, and why I probably bought more than I need to. This baler went for way more than I thought it would. They must. It's just less technology, I think. Is that just what people like about it? I don't know. It went for $15,000, guys, which really shocked me. The bale haulers, they only went for the little one, the yellow one. Damn planes. It only went for $1,000, but the other one, another cattle guy that likes round bales instead of square bales, he bought it for $10,500. So I was really surprised by that. But yeah, I got out of all my equipment, everything that I sold on this sale, I got $55,500 on, which yeah, I was really, really happy with, obviously. But yeah, let's get out of here. I'll see you guys back at the house, and I'll kind of give you a quick tour of everything else that I bought. Okay, guys. Um, I kind of just started going off there and just doing other things that I needed to be paying attention to, finishing out this video. I forgot that I said I was going to show you everything. But we got back to the house now. I got the easy trails here. We got 2 blue ones. Like I said, I wanted the matching ones. So yeah, but I also obviously got a New Holland here. Um, I guess it's obvious because you can see it. But it only went for 75,000. I was like, yep, got to do that. I ended up spending about $275,000 total. Between everything that you guys are about to see plus that mower, which is outstanding. Like I said, I really was surprised. This sprayer was the second thing that I bought. Obviously, I bought this Challenger here. It's the second thing I bought, and I was really thinking that this was going to go for over 100, and then I'd just be done for the day. Other than the wagons and maybe the grain cart, but yeah, it only went for 75, and I was astounded by that. But to start out the day, the Challenger only went for 55, which again, like I said, shocked the hell out of me. I think it's because there's the nearest AGCO dealership is I mean the Case one here in town kind of sells some AGCO stuff, but not really. But So the nearest one is about 35, 40-minute drive away, whereas the deer in the case one is, you know, around the corner basically. But yeah, so it only went for 55. This ripper went for 10,000, which, like I told you, um, I actually checked online and the local deer dealership had one at one of their other sites, um, for 15. So I was, um, if it went for any more, I wasn't gonna get it. So sorry, I need a drink of my water there. And I need to check my phone there. Make sure I read that email right. Anyways, so I got this tender trailer. It went for $8,000, and yeah, I needed it because I got that sprayer. And then this grain cart, it went for the heck did it go for? It was like 22,000 is all. The only thing, this arm has been replaced, so I think that was why no one wanted it. Um, 12,000. It went for 12,000. I was like, 22 was way higher than I was gonna go on it. So yeah, it went for 12,000. So yeah, maybe, yeah. Alrighty. So then, this truck here, the motor needs some serious work. I got her home, but yeah, she needs some serious work, and it said that they said that at the sale. I only got it for 500 bucks. I might for that price, I might just drop a new motor in it instead of trying to fix it. Or I'll drop a new motor in it, and then I'll just fix up the old motor and then have an old motor around. But yeah, it went for 500 bucks. Um, and then yeah, I bought another tractor because for whatever reason, this is the one. I think I said it earlier. I said one. This has 5,600 hours on it, so it just went for crazy cheap compared to what I was expecting, and it went for $25,000. And then I got my cultivator back here for 5,000 bucks. So yeah, so in the wagons, yeah, like I said, uh, I guess yeah, it was 210,000 total if I remember right. Which is I'm spending way too much money at these auctions. So if they have them in the spring and the summer again, I'm probably gonna avoid them and just go to the fall one again. Maybe get something updated, but I don't think I'll need to update anything now. I should be good for at least a year. So, with that being said, this will be the end of this episode. I got my twine loaded up. We're gonna be square baling our straw next time. I even got the local dairy that I'm selling the straw to. They dropped off a square bale, a large square bale loader, um, that I can just hook up to my tractor and then just drive along my rows and pick up the bales. So you guys will see that in the next episode. And with that, I hope you enjoyed this rather long episode of uh, the Taheton County Fall Consignment Sale. I know this is probably going to be almost a 40-minute episode by the looks of it right now. I got some cutting that I got to do, so it might not be quite 40 minutes. But yeah, um, as always, if you did like it, do me a huge, huge favor. Leave a like down below and subscribe if you can. Every little bit helps. I'm putting this stuff out there because I like doing it, not necessarily because it's great content, but I like doing it, and I want to still make the best content I can, even though this is not my full-time job for you guys yet. Hopefully, I can make it a full-time job someday, between real life farming as well. But yeah, with that, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.